belt tensioner. Bottom one. Condo land style on your Condo land style. Still need one of these things. Look, it's all loose. We need to get 3/8 impact sockets. This thing is all loose. Look at that. Wow, this thing's probably loose too then. So I put this on. Yep. All loose. It's gonna start rattling. What is it? Yeah, it's my new 15. It's already all scratched up from this truck. If you even see it. It's fogging. It's humid. What else we got going on with this thing? No rip boots. Doesn't look like we're leaking gear oil. So some things are addressed. I bet the ball joints are getting shitty on this thing. Probably. Yeah. Condo land style. Just gotta take off this this front thing that's cracked. I don't know how he did that, man. I think he hit something over here. This is Pops now. And that's when he ripped that boot. And now, I don't know how that happened. I don't know, I didn't see nothing. One of those kind of things. Who's there? So if you want to take all the air intake off and stuff, it's pretty easy. But if you don't, you just leave your wrench kind of like that. Yeah, it works. We gotta get that bottom thing off. It's like a 10, a 3/8 drive, and like 2 10s. We can get that lower thing off. Got to close the hood. Yeah, we gotta get some more tools. Oh, there's the old sketchy van again over here. We must live here, man. Old sketchy van. New York plates. It's like Cheech and Chong. I don't know. Rapist van. Who knows? This place is going down the tubes. What is that? I think a 10 or a 13. I'm just gonna take both so we don't gotta run back in here. Oh, we're gonna need a short extension. We're using our tools today, you see? We only use our tools on cloudy days. I think that's it. I don't want to use the ratchet. Let's take the belt off if we're gonna do it. Not recommended. Yeah, these things suck. I need a 15-degree offset one now. I'm gonna have to go buy that set. 0 offset's not cutting it. So you just put something like this, you push down on it. It's squeaky, this thing. This thing sucks. It's all worn out. And you could take that AC belt off and then change that tensioner. It's gotta be just Florida because I changed this belt like 2 years ago and it's already starting to crack. But we got it. I'm just gonna reuse it. Whatever. It's a waste of money, man. That belt does not last on the AC compressor. That thing gets a workout. I like to make my own short videos, not necessarily to help people, but so I remember. But yeah, this is a 15. This lower thing. You can get to one from the bottom. That's the one I already cracked, wasn't it? Yeah, it's another one somewhere. Where the fuck's the other bolt? I see it over here. It's over here, hidden. We're on it now. This thing might be freaking loose, that bolt. What the fuck? No, this wasn't loose. We're on it right there. Okay, right there. Shitty video. Condo land style. I gotta need my 2 hands to get this off fast before someone shows up. What we really need is a mid socket. That's what we need. Oh, we're over here, weren't we? Yeah. See, we need a mid socket, it'll be perfect. I don't have one. Let me go try to get it from the bottom again. The old shit off. I had to go take a break and hide for a second until we get condo watchers. This is non-HO approved. Repairs on Saturday. But there you go, there's 2 15s. The one under the compressor is kind of difficult to get to, but you can get to it from like under here. You'll be just fine. Yeah, just don't strip it, which I hope we're not. Hot aluminum, it gives you that appearance all the time. They're not Healy coiled or nothing. Even a higher end car, they do that. Yeah, we gotta get mid sockets. I don't see any snap-on metric 3/8 drive mid sockets. Yeah, new, used. We need them. This bolt is so freaking long that they put in here. See, the mail finally came. It's like 5 o'clock. Using a 36 tooth ratchet. Sometimes I found the 80 tooth will reset easier as one hand. Let me get 2 hands though. This is serious work. We can't do videos doing this stupid shit. There's the bolt. On. Some other douchebag was walking around over here in sandals, looking at my act. I'll probably get a letter. Where's my AC belt? There we go. We're just changing the battery. We're allowed to do that. That's what this is. This is a battery change, if you believe it. I can't believe how shitty this belt is, but you know, it's going back on because it's what we have right now. Go on, we'll run it for another how many miles? Yeah, it sucks. It's the temperatures here, man. I tell people things do not last. We gotta hurry up. So we make low quality videos for it. We live in a low quality place. That's my excuse. High quality area. Or live in a house which is super high quality. I don't live in a house. Let's put that back on. Okay, belt back on. You always put the belt on this pulley on your 5.3 or 4.8 6 liter new tensioner. Yeah, I'm surprised how cooked this belt is already. It's not worn, it's just the same shit happens to like your tires. It just deteriorates. The plastic, you know, this heat has nothing to F around with. People think I'm bullshitting when I say how hot it is here. I'm not lying about it. It is extreme. It's worse than a desert because it lasts longer than it does for someone in Arizona, Nevada, whatever the hell. West Texas, I don't know. It lasts longer. There it is, new shit. Old crappy belt. Let's put that shield back on. Yeah, someone was walking around here. They just go, get a fucking life, man. I'll bring it to the shop. I'll fix it myself for $27. Yeah, a little worn out. These tensioners are hard to tell because they're cheap as is. So when they wear out just a little bit, they're like not very strong from the get-go. Oh, that guy just freaking hammered it over the bump. Yeah, they're not very strong from the get-go. So when I get this a little bit worn, yeah. Here's my wrench. Where's it from? 2004. It's an old one. Let me get a spot on the camera. We'll deal with it. This is what, 2011 ratchet? 2000. Oh, that's a new one. This is a 2013 because I broke that one. Someone else said that too. They broke a. I thought something about Snap-on tools breaking. I came across it. And there was the same thing on the wheel hub. They said they snapped it, and that's when I snapped mine on the wheel hub. I should really grease this thing too, but I don't really feel like it. Hopefully the pitman arm's not falling off. I don't know. I don't like that Moog one, the way it sits. I never did. Well, that's that. We are on everything. Just changing the battery, remember. This is a battery replacement for anyone in Condo land watching. And that's where the Walmart asshole. This camera got worse. Smashed the truck. That was about a year ago. Yeah, you can leave this like this. And then you can pull some spark plugs off. So you get a little rattle. And then you have this sound going down the road. Makes it, upgrades the value. See, someone freaking smacked that pan too. There's a dent in it. I don't know what these people are doing when they're driving this thing. They're like hitting every object in the road. Is it like another dent over there? That wasn't there. I don't know. Just trying to keep it together. Just really use my 3/8 drive on this. There. That's all we're showing in our whole video. He only showed putting the plate on. You can hear someone saying it right now. He didn't even state it was a 15 millimeter. He put a 9/16 on it. And I stripped it. Come on. No gloves today too, we're being manly. I can't say that. Yeah, this sucks working like this, man. I need mini sockets and I need a lift, and we're ending this right here. Yeah, these tires are all wearing all effed up again, you know. It's just the climate, man. You can do what you can with this place, and you can't do much. It's just the money pit. Actually, the insides are wearing pretty bad on this. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, maybe the ball joint's loose. Discover that in about 6 months. Alright, that's all tight. All tight. All tight. Good. Let's go start it up. Let's go start it up. Oh, here's something too about belt tensioners. People think like the GM one's better. No, it's the same freaking part, made in Canada. The Gates one says made in China if you buy it on Amazon. I bought this on a Rock Auto because I'm not really buying too much stuff on Amazon. There's the part number, made in Canada. It's the same exact freaking part as the General Motors part. Just they want more money for the General Motors part. But people think it's a different part because they're psycho. No, it's the same freaking shit. So just buy the Gates one and save money. Same part. Top and bottom. Same part. I'm telling you. The bearing's a little fucked. I don't know. That could have been a rattle. I don't know. I had a little bit of play in it. Nothing lasts. Bearings, you know, it's garbage. So let me take that off. Scrap it. Back to the white truck. And we're done. I got LGBT Mickey. See it? Found that shit somewhere. I'm gonna go sell that thing, and people actually buy those on eBay. I found it. I can get $1 for it. Some literature too. This is interesting. I didn't even know this was in here, but that doesn't make sense. These compressors, they slug. They get too much liquid refrigerant because they're at the bottom, and they actually like put a lot of pressure on the belt, which causes the tensioner to get wonky in the belt. But this one, yeah, a little bit, not so much. They say they get worse and they start wearing in this corner. This one like barely, where it's contacting it. So that's that. It's definitely not broken like in this picture. Service bulletin. It can do that premature tensioner failure. What's that? That's a belt. The belt always gets beat up. That's probably why. Catastrophic damage to the AC compressor. Oh man. I don't even know what they did to fix that. They said they put like a new compressor on it and just like deal with it, so it's a design flaw. I don't know. Oh yeah, the transmission cooler. Well, that happened on a little shitty tow truck. The whole belt fell off on it. The compressor locked up. This probably was the same thing on a 6-liter. That shitty Isuzu. That's interesting. And this is not in my language, so we don't know what this says. Oh, this is in my language. Do not cut the belt off to drive. Yeah, that's what they did at the retarded place. They just cut the belt off when the AC compressor locked up. They sliced it. Yeah. Whatever. You don't do that. It can kill you. You shouldn't really put a ratchet in here either. I did that. You should put a breaker bar instead. If a ratchet ever breaks when you put pressure on it, but not a snap-on ratchet won't break. Alright, let's crank this shit up. At least that hardcore's out of here and we got a cloudy day. And, yeah, we only get 2 letters in the mail. But I was just changing the battery, so what are they gonna say? Changing the battery, or is filling this up with wiper fluid. No, you can't do that. Yeah. That's all I was doing. Everyone thinks they know everything, so we'll test their knowledge on the situation. Yeah, nice. We gotta go crank it. It's probably fine though. I'm not even gonna start it. Let the driver figure it out. See, this actually just has a little bit more pressure. The other one, I was able to push down on it quite easily and get the belt off. This one, a little bit more. But, you know, it'll last about 2 years. It's going to be shot again. This is, again, worst climate you can possibly live in. Still get oil? Oh, yeah, we still get oil. No more broken bolts on this side. We still got one on the other side. We'll do that. Cooler weather. Weld that out. What is going on with these wires? See, this shit gets cooked too, all the wiring. The loom goes, and then you got like a million electrical problems. I would have had a bunch of shit happen already from don't constantly chase. I'm replacing wiring loom, which is broken, which happens all the time. Yeah, I got a piece for this, but it's not flame retardant. I bought the wrong shit, and now I can't find the flame retardant stuff, so I'm just gonna put the non stuff in and hope it doesn't go on fire, because that's all beat up as well. You gotta take the box out and change it. Okay, that's enough. Really leaking from that bolt back there. Exhaust is pretty black. We'll fix it. Not today. Changed a little bit out here, but it's still same old shit. You know, people can't close their windows. This is ridiculous, man. Seems quieter though. Let's go open the hood one more time. Let's check it. Hear a little exhaust leak. Yeah, it does sound quieter with that new AC tensioner. Yeah, it's not jumping around as much as it was. Just a little bit. We're running it, that's what we got. Done. And this thing's shot too. See that? From the sun, it cracked. I don't know what these things go for. It needs it. It says it's Florida and all your information's public. They must have some records of your vehicle. So you always get some car dealers sending you shit in the mail. We'll buy your 2006 GMC. We'll give you... What do they say? They give you like $9,500 or something for it. Even the truck beat as this thing is, around here they'll still sell for like 15 grand. Kind of crazy.